Hello everyone, my name is Heiner and welcome back to another episode of Luxury Utopia in Oxygen Not Included. In the last episode, we did some repairs in the main planetoid. We had these mealwood plants freezing and they're still pretty close to freezing. So if you look at the liquid pipe, it's still below 10 degrees and these mealwood plants have to be above 10 degrees. It's very close. So this might not be enough. We'll see in this episode. And we also did some other repairs. We're cleaning this out a bit. We've added some more water storage here because we were losing some of the water that was produced here, which is a shame. And I think I also added this in the last episode. So yeah, that was what we did last time, and I think we breached space in the last episode, and I started digging out here, and actually in this episode I want to dig out these hilltops. I want to make the space a flat surface so we can um, set up some solar panels here. I'm not sure if we're gonna make it all the way to the solar panels today. Uh, but yeah, we're gonna work on this at least. So we're gonna open this up, make this a flat surface so we can set up solar panels, and also in order to be able to start making some rockets actually. So we have also been researching a bit. I don't know what we're researching right now, space power. And this will make it so that we can make better stuff for space. All right. So yeah, as I said in this episode, I'm gonna prepare the space stuff. So let's start. Of course, Bunny, we're gonna keep working. But for now, we're gonna mainly focus on this. And you can see Otto is already here. You can see here in the tooltip, radiant resistant aquatic diet. So there is radiation up here. It is not that much on the main planetoid, so that helps when you want to go to space, but it's also lowered by eating seafood. And at the moment we're on a seafood diet because we had not that many eggs, hatchling eggs. You can see a radiation resistance plus 20%, and that's because we have so much cooked seafood. We can do this pretty much safe. So we're not gonna get that much radiation sickness. And the same is of course true for Bubbles. So Otto and Bubbles will be digging here. Oh yeah, we also got Nails last time. He's hungry. He will get to eat when he's hungry. It should be fine. What do we have in here actually? Let's remove the stuff that we don't need in here. Let's sweep this up. Because I only want to have seafood in here. We're gonna be on a full seafood diet. This is looking better now. Anyway, I'm gonna work a bit on this. You can see that we almost dug out the first layer. The abyssalite is the biggest issue because that's quite tough. The rest is actually not that big of an issue. Anyway, we need to dig up a bit, so we need to climb this, and then I can start digging out more. And that should make us see the rest of the surface as well. The rest of the layout, you can see that we have already found a lot of the base. The top parts are not explored yet, and of course the bottom parts are not explored yet, where there will be some magma. But yeah, the top part is the part that we're gonna open up today actually. So I'm also gonna dig out to the left. I want to see first how far we can go, but yeah, we're gonna dig out some parts, and I think approximately at this layer I'm gonna start making some tiles in order to make this surface flat. And actually I also want to make up a ladder because we are going to set up solar panels there eventually, so we need to get a heavy watt wire up like so. That's fine. They'll work on it when they get the time. Yeah, we see it gets even higher here, so we dig out this part, and slowly we're gonna dig our way down. I don't want to dig too much at a time. Let's do this. And this is the edge already, so we're almost seeing everything. Can I get down here? This is 3 high. That's why they're not doing this side. I guess that's fine. I can also do already 3 layers like this. Or should I do 2 layers? Maybe I should do 2. No, I'm just gonna do 3. Whatever. Okay. You can see some neutronium here, which I might want to remove. Let me see. Do we have some materials here? I guess we're going to have some igneous rock, which is also good, by the way. We were running very low on igneous rock, and there's a lot of igneous rock here. It's also super cold. But this is gonna be good to feed our hatches, because they're gonna be hungry otherwise. I want to set the priority on this side a little bit higher, so that we get to there. Because I want to explore everything. I want to see what I'm digging up, so that I know everything is safe. Let's say it like that. All right. I'll see you guys back whenever. Actually, let's go to Bunny. She still has some work to do. She's building. We have actually here some stuff to mop up, so let's do that as well. But the thing I want to do here is I want to make here one area where I store the ethanol. Ethanol is actually pretty good because it freezes at an extremely low temperature. But I want to set up some layers here. What is this? This is a 5. Okay. Let's do it like this for now. This is all sandstone. Okay, I guess we have sandstone here. Let's use it. It's fine. Yeah. So go over like that. I mean, it is more efficient to do the digging first and then build the ladders, but Bunny is gonna just be working on this. So I don't care that much about the efficiency, so we're gonna do that. This. I mean, we can also dig up the neutronium here. It's just gonna take a while. Like so. And then at the bottom, dig up these layers. Okay, and that would make this a big pool. This ethanol can also flow down, and at the end I'm gonna pump over these other 3 also to that side. But yeah, once we get to it. I don't know if we will get to it in this episode, but yeah, this will get Bunny something to do. Once all these ladders are built, I can just dig out the rest. That should be enough for her to work on. Alright, so now really we're going to let them dig up a bit here, and I'll be back once we made some progress. Actually, before I leave, I can see here that we already have problems again with this mealwood. Seems that this is not enough. There are 2 things that I can do. I can replace these pipes. I mean, they don't need to cool that much, so let's replace them for sandstone pipes. And I think I'm gonna add another space heater. These are only, let me see, they're only 120 watts, I think. Yeah, so it's not that big of a deal. We have plenty of power. So we're gonna empty this. We're gonna add some more tiles here. And we need to add some power wire down. And then we also need to swap out these pipes. And then we just can add the space heater here. So we add a little bit more energy into this water. It's a bit of a shame because we also use this to cool the oil on the other planetoid. And it's a little bit of waste to just heat something like this. But it is what it is. We cannot have these mealwood plants be stale, because we need our Dracos to get more plastics and reed fiber. Anyway, so yeah, we'll let them work on this. I'll build this actually by myself. It's not that special thing. You already saw me build most of it. But I'll let them work on this a bit. And when I get back, I'll show you guys what I made here. Alright, so this is now built. We have 2 space heaters here, heating 4 tiles, 4 metal tiles, and now the water is actually getting closer to the 10 degrees. We also have all these tiles here now, all these regular pipes now instead of radiant pipes, which is also less costly in metals, but mostly it means that our mealwood is now not under temperature anymore. It's 10.6. The water is still a little bit cold, but it is above the 10 degrees, but also from the top this will get heated by the Dracos, and that's why we made the cooling in the first place. It just so happens that the Dracos cannot keep up with this extremely cold water that's coming in. Anyway, Frankie is shearing a lot of plastic again, and we're working on the top where we see that we have found the right edge. We have also seen the left edge, so now it's just a matter of shaving this all down to approximately this level, where we'll be happy with a flat landing pad, or however you want to call it. Anyway, we'll be back when that is finally done. Alright, we made some really nice progress here. We're digging out a couple more layers. This is the layer where my floor will be, my separation towards space, let's call it that. So we have a little bit more to dig out, but of course there's a lot of debris on here, and I don't want to pick it up and walk around with it every time. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to actually make a pathway below it, and I'm gonna make an access way, probably from this ladder instead of from this one. I don't know why I made this one. I guess it doesn't matter. So we're gonna dig up this here. That will make all of this stuff drop down, and I'm gonna make 2 doors here. Yeah, they should be able to walk over that. As you can see, Bubbles and Otto are digging super fast, so that's nice. Let's hope they work on this soon. Let's make this a... Do I want to make that a 6? I don't want him to stop working on that side, but now we can. Okay. Let's do this first. And then we can make 2 mechanized airlocks here. Out of iron is okay. 1 here and 1 there. And then we can start with the layer on top, which we're gonna make actually regular tiles. Because we have on one side we have space. So there's no thermal conductivity towards space. And on the other side, it doesn't really matter what there is. I'm just gonna soak up the heat or coldness into these tiles. I don't really care that much. So we're just gonna make a tile here, and that should be fine. So yeah, in order to stop the gases from flowing out, we're gonna make this here. Then I guess we can do it like this. The thing is, I don't want this to be unpowered, because that's going to be very slow to walk in and out every time. So what I'm going to do is we're going to make a small power transformer for these doors. Should be fine to make it here. Yeah, here should be okay. We're going to make a connection, and then we're just going to use a normal wire to jump over like so, and like here, and then we need 2 wire bridges, 1 there and 1 here. And I want all of this to be done first, so we have a fast way of getting through here. These don't take that much power, so it's fine, but then I can close off this door, and we're just gonna do everything via the other one. I'm gonna set up 2 more igneous rock tiles here. Alright, that was pretty quick. And then I'm gonna dig as low as this layer, so the bottom of the doors, and then from the bottom we can build all of these tiles in very quick succession, because we have a lot of igneous rock here, so it should be a very efficient. I can dig all of this at once, I guess. It's 4 high, so I'm just gonna do that. So like this. I am going to leave, maybe I'm gonna dig out this neutronium here. Yeah, we are gonna dig out this neutronium here. But yeah, that should be one side dug out. Want this to be built first. And then we can do the same on the other side. Alright, so this is gonna be super fast. Nice. On the other side, we are this high, so I guess we can also do this in one go. 4 high is fine, so we can dig out all of this until here. And then after that, we can start with the layer on top. I'm gonna leave the opening here, I guess, but I don't want them to go through there anymore. They can go back if necessary, but don't go through it anymore. It's too slow. So we were very late replacing this door, but I guess this is gonna be the new way to get to the top. Anyway, I'm gonna do this really fast now. And then I can literally just build these tiles like this. And they will build it all from the... Oh my god, why did you climb on top? Unpermitted food. It seems like we've ran out of seafood, so we are going to go back to omelets. For some reason this fridge shows full, which it's not. So we're gonna remove this. Yeah, now it's empty. And now we're gonna go to omelets, and our auto sweeper will fill it with omelets. So now we have something to eat for our duplicants. In the meantime, we have made a lot of progress at the top. So we have almost a full layer here. Bunny is not doing anything. She's all done here. Okay, that's fantastic. Let me build the last pieces, and then I'm just gonna tell her to dig up all of this till here, and then this part, and then I guess we can just do this and this. Yeah, it should be a good task. I guess we can even dig out all of this here. Maybe I should start digging out this here, otherwise I cannot reach it anymore. Yeah, that will give us something else to do, and I guess I can also dig out this here. And this, and we can make some ladders here. Cannot have her do nothing. It seems like she also deconstructed a lot of stuff here already. So really nice work. And if we dig through here, I guess we can also start deconstructing some stuff. I don't want to let this buffer out, so I'm gonna do this, this. I guess not the ladder. Let's not deconstruct the ladder, otherwise we cannot go down. But yeah, we can deconstruct the rest of this. And then we can even jump over and start digging out this here. All right. It's gonna give her a bit more to do. Anyway, let's go back to here. We can see that this is almost built. A little bit more to dig out here. And at some point, I'm actually gonna change this out a bit. We can sweep this as well. Because we are gonna make this very convenient. We're gonna make a transit tube access point up here. So we can access this quickly, at least for the future. So this is gonna be more of a final setup. Let me actually start setting that up. So these are the first parts that are gonna be final. And then I guess we're going to go down here, which means we need a transit tube like so. And this is gonna be the place where we can jump up to the top if we want to. And then we also need a place here, because here's gonna be our second power shaft. Let's just like on the other side. We also need to go down, so I'm also going to add in, and it's gonna be a heavy, because it's gonna be final, the heavy watt conductive wire. And then we're gonna add in some heavy watt regular wire, this one. And I think I'm just gonna connect it all the way to here. Should be okay. We have quite a bit of iron here, and this is all or copper, I mean. Yeah, this is all copper ore, right? Yeah, copper ore. We have plenty. So this should be quick. In the meantime, we're digging out the rest of this here, and we can construct the rest of this layer. And then once all of this is built, we can set up some solar panels. But if we want to do that, we also need a place to store some more power because it's going to be a lot more than we are getting right now. So I'm going to add in a couple more tiles here, a little bit of a station. We're going to bring in the wire, and we're going to make some jumbo batteries here to store that power, like so. That can all be a 5. It's fine, I guess. This is all made, so we can now finish this off. Now we have a full separation towards space. Except for this part, of course, we have to wait to get up until we have a proper setup for our transportation system. We don't have that right now. We don't have the power for that, but we will have soon. We will soon have enough. So all the tiles are now done. We don't have a lot of mess up here. We have a bit. But yeah, most of it dropped down, which is really nice. We have some polluted ice, which we don't have a place for, I think. Seems like we do. But yeah, we're building this. And in the meantime, we can also start building solar panels, which are going to go close to here. So I'm going to make a couple. Not going to use all of the glass because we need some of it to cheese our coldness into them. Again, these are super cold, and all the glass that comes out is also super cold. Let's make a bit more. All right. Let's build this part here first. And then I guess this also. Don't have to really. We can charge these batteries at first. I guess we can do a little bit here. Alright, our first solar panel is active and it's already generating 130 watts, which might be close to the maximum of this planetoid. We also have some batteries here charging up. So this is going to help a lot with all these power-hungry machines that we have here. Now they can just use this solar panel power instead of having to rely on coal power, which was a bit of a waste. Also labor to get the coal over every time. So this is a lot better. Let's dig up this as well, because we can. Yeah, but slowly we're gonna get more and more solar panels here, and in the future when we build our final base, we're gonna live a lot more of this. We're also gonna have a lot more batteries, of course, but we'll figure that one out at a later moment. For now, we just want to see this here. This is really nice, but it's getting nighttime, so these solar panels are going to sleep. Let it go. Alright, we have 6 batteries now. That should be okay for now. This is a lot of kilojoules, and we have 2 more smart batteries here. These will be charged quite well by the solar panels. I added 2 more even. So we should not have any power issues here at the top at least. The main base is still working off coal power and these natural gas generators. We had a bit of an accident here with conductive wire overloading, which is just kind of a shame. I was hoping I could get in here, but yeah, it seems like we cannot. And that's a little bit of an issue because I cannot get in here. This is 1500 kilograms of hydrogen, and we have almost 1500 kilograms of oxygen per tile in these storages. So yeah, it's not safe to open this up or the whole base will explode. Yeah, that's not gonna be safe. We have 1 hatch walking around. I guess we're full up. I don't know if we should stick with 2 of these. I guess we can remove 1 here and then just sit on 1 incubator for now. That should be enough. to keep these alive. I'm not 100% sure, but these hatches are going to live for 100 cycles, so not too worried. Anyway, this is gonna be a nice preparation for the next time where we're gonna set up a space program. I might set that up on this side, or maybe for starters, we're gonna begin in the middle here. We're gonna be doing it very basic, so we're not gonna have liquid hydrogen and liquid nitrogen. I'm not that far yet. We're gonna work with a very basic rocket to start off with. So that's gonna be it for the video. Make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't done that yet, and see you in the next video.